The Common Sense Engine presents artificial intelligence, an uncommon sense. We perceive the world around us and process the information that inspire us to rearrange our environment. Trees grow roots to exchange nutrients, ants build colonies to create a society, birds build nests to serve as their homes, humans build space stations to explore the universe. This is a pattern that we can find across the ecosystem. From another perspective, all of us living beings interact and cooperate with each other on some level, consciously or unconsciously. The behavior of an ant colony or a human society is like the behavior of an individual member of these groups. Our pattern repeats as we zoom in or out. We do not entirely understand the drivers of this pattern. Chaos theory taught us that simple rules may create complex systems that are highly sensitive to the initial conditions. Popular examples include the Mandelbrot set and the butterfly effect. This pattern is what we call intelligence. Using our own intelligence, we build machines that imitate the same pattern. We call that artificial intelligence or AI. Of course, it is up to debate whether artificial intelligence is the right term. When we say that something is artificial, it is an arbitrary distinction between the product of a pattern that evolved naturally and nature itself. And when we talk about intelligence, should we include the conscious elements and the instinct, inspiration that fuel this pattern? Our intelligence may never be able to create an AI with emotions. But that is probably good news. Let me explain why. Emotions are a key part of our lives. However, when we strive to optimize decision-making, emotions often prevent us from finding or accepting the most rational options. With self-discipline, we can minimize emotional bias when we make decisions, but not all of us are able to do that all the time. And that is when artificial intelligence can shine. If we can avoid the trap of coded bias, AI will not get offended, it will not seek revenge, it will not make decisions to satisfy or upset others. And the simpler the code we write, the easier will be to avoid coded bias. I am not saying that it is easy to deal with coded bias in AI applications on the level of individuals. Self-driving cars or facial recognition comes with moral questions that cannot be simply ignored in the code. But if we apply AI collectively, replacing political and economic frameworks, while we keep the power of decision-making at the humans, we can avoid this trap. The AI of the Common Sense Engine collects people's concepts, ideas, opinions, and reactions anonymously. It does not know people, or even the fact that there are people, so it cannot be biased for or against them. The role of this AI is to accelerate the exchange of thoughts, acting as a collective intelligence with the superpower of omniscience, except that we can conceal anything we want. As far as the ways of expressing and communicating our thoughts, Cosine does not aim to replace or standardize languages. The diversity of idioms and the creativity of translations are sources of inspiration. If you have watched dubbed movies and the originals, you know this.